Some pets come with fur, feathers, or fins, but others, they come with a jaw-dropping price tag. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive animals to own. These aren't your average cats or dogs. We're talking about rare, exotic, and high-maintenance creatures that only the world's richest people can afford. From colorful birds that cost more than a car to giant fish with ancient history, each animal on this list has a story that makes it special and expensive. But these animals aren't just costly because they're hard to find. Some need special care, others are symbols of luck or power, and a few are living treasures from nature itself. Whether it's because of their beauty, rarity, or legend, people are willing to spend millions just to call these creatures their own. Number 10. Hyacinth macaw. Known as the gentle giant of the parrot world, the hyacinth macaw is not just a pretty bird. It's the largest flying parrot species and can cost between $10,000 and $40,000. With bright blue feathers and a friendly personality, this bird is a favorite among wealthy pet lovers. But it's not easy to care for. Hyacinth macaws need a big cage, plenty of toys, and a very specific diet of nuts, fruits, and vegetables. They also live up to 50 years or more, so owning one is a long-term commitment. Their high price comes from their beauty, rarity, and the cost of keeping them healthy and happy. It's like having a feathery friend for life, but one that could cost more than a new car. Let's move on to number 9, white lion cubs. White lions are not albinos. They have a rare genetic condition that gives them their snowy fur. These majestic creatures are mostly found in a few parts of South Africa and are often raised in captivity. A single white lion cub can cost up to $140,000. That's right, just one. While they are stunning to look at, owning a white lion is not just about showing off. It's also about taking care of a wild predator that needs space, security, and a lot of food. Laws about owning big cats vary by country, but in places where it's allowed, only the very rich can afford to raise one properly. It's not just a pet, it's a full-time job with claws. Coming up next, number 8. Lavender albino ball python. At first glance, it may seem odd to pay big money for a snake, but rare color morphs in snakes, especially ball pythons, are a hot item for exotic pet fans. One of the most prized varieties is the lavender albino ball python, which can cost up to $40,000. These snakes are not aggressive, and they're relatively small, usually around 3 to 5 feet long. What makes them so pricey is their unique appearance, lavender and yellow patterns with red eyes. Breeding them takes time, patience, and careful genetics, which is why they're so rare. If you're looking for a quiet, low-maintenance pet with a high price tag, this one's for you. Now let's slide into number 7, palm cockatoo. With its mohawk-style crest and deep gray feathers, the palm cockatoo is one of the most striking parrots on Earth. It can also cost around $16,000 to $25,000. Native to Australia and New Guinea, this bird is known for its intelligence, unique drumming sounds, and ability to form close bonds with humans. But they are not easy to care for. Palm cockatoos need lots of attention, mental stimulation, and a large space to move around. If they get bored, they can become loud or even aggressive. Their rarity, long lifespan of up to 80 years, and exotic looks all make them one of the most expensive pet birds you can own. Let's soar to number 6, Arabian horse. Arabian horses are famous for their beauty, speed, and history. With their curved necks, strong legs, and loyal nature, they've been prized for thousands of years. Today, owning a purebred Arabian horse can cost anywhere from $100,000 to over $1 million, depending on its bloodline, training, and show history. These horses are not just pets. They are often used in races or equestrian competitions. The price tag also includes high costs for food, training, grooming, and veterinary care. But for many horse lovers, owning an Arabian is a dream come true, and a major status symbol. Trot along to number 5, stag beetle. It may surprise you, but this small bug can fetch a big price. Crawling ahead to number 4, Tibetan Mastiff. This massive dog looks more like a lion than a pet. The Tibetan Mastiff is one of the oldest and most powerful dog breeds. Originally used to guard homes and livestock in the Himalayas, this breed is known for being loyal, calm, and very protective. A purebred Tibetan Mastiff can sell for up to $1.5 million. That's right, million. In China, they've been seen as a sign of wealth and success. Some even believe they bring good luck, but they're not for everyone. They need lots of space, a cold climate, and an owner who knows how to handle a strong and independent dog. Let's move to number 3, Miss Missy the cow. You might not think of cows as luxury animals, but Miss Missy is not your average cow. She's a prize-winning Holstein from Canada who sold for $1.2 million. Why so much? Because she produces record-breaking amounts of milk and has won several titles in cattle competitions. Her genes are considered so valuable that her offspring and even her embryos are sold for high prices. Miss Missy represents the top of dairy farming and breeding, turning a regular barn animal into $1 million investment. On to number 2, Green Monkey the racehorse. Despite the name, Green Monkey is not a monkey. He's a thoroughbred racehorse who was sold for a shocking $16 million. That's one of the highest prices ever paid for a horse. Buyers hoped he'd become a champion on the racetrack and earn back his cost. While he didn't live up to the racing hype, his bloodline was still valuable for breeding. Green Monkey's story shows how risky the animal business can be. Sometimes you spend millions and still come up short. But in the world of horse racing, taking that risk is part of the game. Now let's reach the top of the list. The most expensive animal, the white Arabian horse, Padrone. At the number 1 spot is a true legend in the world of animals, Padrone, a white Arabian stallion who sold for $11 million. What made Padrone so special wasn't just his beauty or strength, but his perfect lineage. He had the looks, the charm, and the racing spirit that breeders dream of. He became one of the most famous Arabian horses in the world, winning top awards and fathering hundreds of offspring. His value came from both his past and his future. Owners paid not only for the horse itself, but also for the legacy he could pass on. Owning Padrone was like owning a living piece of history, and that's what made him the most expensive animal ever sold. Animals come in all shapes, sizes, and yes, even price tags. From bugs to birds to beasts, people are willing to pay huge amounts to own a special creature, whether it's for beauty, power, or love. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Would you ever spend millions on a pet? Let us know. And stay tuned for more fascinating lists like this one.